So for the most part this week I've done really well. Last night I made brownies for the guys and I ended up eating like 4 of them. They were gluten-free though. Yeah. So there's that. I didn't weigh today. I completely forgot. I was really busy. I keep meaning to record stuff before Nate goes to school, but there's never enough time. I've been waking up really late this week. Like I had been in the habit of waking up when my boyfriend woke up and went to work and all of that, but then I don't know, I've just been so tired. I think it could be because I stopped eating meat and I just had my period, which I'm sure is TMI for all of you boys who follow me, but and that makes me incredibly tired anyway, and I really didn't take into account the effect that a lack of like amounts of iron and stuff would have on my body. I have been having like the worst headaches this week. I've been so tired. I could probably go upstairs and sleep all afternoon and then still go to bed at bedtime. So like I really need to find some sort of supplement or something because I am so exhausted and I'm so headachy, and I've been taking my old prenatal vitamins because they're vegan and they have iron in them. I've been really slacking on this whole vlog thing. I still haven't even put up my week 4 weigh-in video that I meant to put up last week, but I didn't, and then I meant to put it up Monday, and then I didn't, and then now it's Wednesday. Oops. I was thinking about going on a walk today, but it seems to be really cold and it snowed a bunch yesterday, so I'm not entirely sure. But my best friend had her baby on Monday and I get to go and see her, and I'm really excited about that. So today's Thursday. I've been having really bad headaches, so I started to eat a little bit more gluten than I like to eat, which it kind of does suck, but at the same time, like I would rather not be super headachy, and for like this time with how much food we have and what we have, just eating a little bit of gluten here and there seems to be the most reasonable and practical. Anyway, so I get to go grocery shopping on Saturday, I think. So, yeah, I made some cookies today. They're gluten-free though. I've been making these cookies for the last like 3 weeks. They are so delicious. I found their recipe on Pinterest. I keep saying that I'm gonna link it below, but I never do. So I need to remember to do that this time. Daddy's home sick from work, and Matthew doesn't want to take a nap. He just wants to cuddle with his daddy. And I was letting him just do that, but then he kept climbing off the couch and running around and asking me for chips and crying when I asked if he wanted any real food, and so I just put him up in his own bed, which, so, yeah, I have been trying to not weigh every day, but like, weighing myself every day has been such a habit in my daily life that it's hard not to. But I'm really excited because yesterday when I stepped on the scale, I was 226, which is amazing because that's 2 pounds in half this week. It's Thursday, tomorrow's technically weigh-in day. But I'm just really excited about that. I've been trying really hard to not eat too much junk food, but I have been eating junk food, so. I mean, not like a lot. I ate some chips, had some candy, chocolate chips. I mean, I ate some salt and vinegar chips. Anyhow, I don't need to list all the things that I ate because that's gonna be really boring. But, yeah, so far, so good this week. I decided I'm going to wear something red, and every one of my videos because it is February, Valentine's Day, and that makes me very excited. Valentine's Day is like one of my favorite holidays because it goes Valentine's Day and then my anniversary the next day, and that's exciting.
Who is ready to jump?
Hey guys, so I haven't really updated a lot this week or last week. There's a lot of craziness happening in my little world right now. I realize I haven't made an Instagram for this channel. I don't know if that's something that you guys would want to follow me on, but like I'm thinking about making one. So I will probably end up making one, actually, most assuredly. So follow me, please, because I don't know. My scale is broken. I have been having to add 7 pounds on because my mom said it was 7 pounds off when she gave it to me, but I found out that it was 4 pounds off at one point, and then it was 7 pounds off, and then it was 10 pounds off, and so I am pretty sure it's just done for, and I'm going to have to buy a new scale soon. So in the meantime, I won't be doing like a weekly weigh-in, but I will do like a weekly progress update. I am thinking about putting my measurements up. I'm not really sure though how that's gonna go or whatnot. So yeah. I am trying to put a little more time into this channel because I feel like I've kind of neglected it a little bit. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm just going crazy because it has been snowy and cold and then hot and then snowy and cold and then hot. And by hot, I mean like below 40 still. Actually, last week it was 44 for half the week, so yeah. Anyway, it's just this weather has been crazy and I'm starting to feel the cabin fever. Like the struggle is real getting out the door and doing stuff in the real world with people because of how much snow we have. Missoula is definitely covered under a blanket. So basically I'm thinking about updating more often, like a small video here and there throughout the week instead of the long one at the end of the week with all the recaps. I also figured out how to shoot with my camera in HD, so I'll be in HD maybe if I can find the storage. A 10-minute video is like something like 2 gigabytes, and I may have a 2 terabyte external hard drive, but I'm also a photographer, hobbyist, and occasionally a professional photographer depending on the situation. So I don't have a lot of that room left because of my photography hobby. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway, I'm trying to pick myself up and do things in my life to distract me from the absolute chaos that I am feeling on the inside. I am not very good at dealing with death. I have had so many people in my life die, and I have had so much tragedy that I've had to work through and deal with, and I finally got to a place where I was feeling happier, and I mean more often because I do have bouts of depression, but I was feeling happier, and then my friend died, and I don't know how to process it. I don't know what to do or what to think. I don't know. I always thought that losing my dad was the hardest thing I would ever have to go through, and yes, it was. But I didn't think that death would affect me as badly as it does after that. And boy, was I so very wrong. I don't know. I'm just trying not to focus on it. But in that, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to her memory by not thinking about it. But at the same time, knowing her, she wouldn't have wanted me to be sad about it. You know, she would have wanted me to remember all the good times that we had together. I can't even believe it. It's surreal. So tomorrow I think that I'm going to try the potato challenge. The potato challenge is where you eat nothing but potatoes for however long you set your goal to be, or whatever, and no oils, you can use spices, and yeah. So I was going to try to do it today, but then at 5 in the morning I wasn't really quite thinking about it, and I made oatmeal. And then for breakfast I had a peanut butter coffee smoothie because I was starving and it seemed like a good idea. But I have learned from watching The Fat Vegan Life and ObeseToOlympian that the key to success is preparation. So I'm really excited to try this. I need some sort of something to kick me in the ass and get me going again. Try not to swear on this channel, but somehow they always just trickle out. And there are a couple other YouTubers doing the challenge as well. Potato challenge. I'm thinking about doing it. If you want to join me, comment. I would really like to see how everybody else does. Sorry, my dryer is really, really loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's in the basement. There's this huge vent down here, and I can always hear the dryer. So, I don't know. Anyhow.